As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing my postpartum must-have videos. If you guys are a subscriber of mine, you guys know that I just had a baby 2 weeks ago. I was a surrogate, so yes, I don't actually have a physical baby, but I am still going through postpartum, which I know that a lot of women go through, obviously, after you have a baby. I wanted to share with you guys all of my postpartum must-have items because these items have helped me for the last 2 weeks and I just want to share them with you guys. So if you guys are preparing for a baby, you guys kind of know what to expect. If you guys have never had a baby before and this is your first time being pregnant, I'm going to kind of give you guys some ugly truth about postpartum that a lot of people don't really talk about. So hopefully this video helps you guys, and let's just jump right in. So the first one is super random, but it is water. So this is my Hydro Flask. I've talked about this a lot on my channel actually. It was in my holiday gift guide and I just love this Hydro Flask so much. It keeps, you can hear it, there's ice in it. It keeps water so cold. I don't know about you guys, but I personally love cold water, like ice cold water, especially when it's hot. Like, oh my God, like I'm at the gym and I just drink some water. I'm just like, I mean, you obviously don't need a Hydro Flask, but just in general, drink water. I like the Hydro Flask too because this one is the 24 ounce. So I try to drink 2 of these a day, which equals to almost 50 ounces of water. And yeah, you're supposed to just stay really hydrated after you have a baby. You're supposed to stay hydrated regardless if you have a baby or not. But after you have a baby, you want to make sure that you're not getting dehydrated because that's really dangerous. And so you want to make sure you're drinking a lot of water. And sometimes it's easy to forget to drink water, especially if you have a baby or you kind of like forget about yourself if you're taking care of a baby. Obviously, I don't have a baby to take care of, so I'm able to take care of myself a little bit more than someone who just had a newborn. But regardless, it's easy to forget to drink water, so make sure you're drinking lots of water. The next thing is very random, and when you guys go to the hospital to have a baby, if you're having a baby in a hospital, they give you a lot of, not a lot, but they give you some of the items that I'm gonna be telling you guys about. So when you guys go to the hospital, make sure you guys cop some stuff. You wanna make sure you take everything you can. Okay, like they have shift nurses, so the nurses will come in shifts of like 12 hours, I think. So when one nurse comes, take all this stuff, and then when the next nurse comes, like ask for more stuff so you can stock up. This is basically like a doggy pee pad. That's what it kind of reminds me of. I don't know if it's like the exact same thing, but I think that these are so helpful, and for 2 reasons. I'm going to tell you guys both of the reasons. So the first one is after you have a baby, you bleed a lot from your vajayjay. Okay, I'm just being real with you guys and being honest. It is what it is. You bleed a lot, like a lot. And obviously your body is flushing out everything that was inside of you for so long, because not only is there a baby inside of you, but there's also a bunch of fluids, just a bunch of shit in your stomach, not in your stomach, but like, you know, inside of you that has to come out. So you bleed. Right now it's been 2 weeks since I've had the baby and I'm still like spotting. So I still have some blood, but the first, I would say week, about like maybe 5 to 6 days, I was bleeding a lot. And you want to make sure that you're not bleeding too much, because if you're bleeding too much, that's not good, but you bleed a lot. And I remember the first night, especially, I would like go to the bathroom and there would just be like a bunch of blood. And I'm sorry, that's like really gross, but it is what it is, and that's just how it is. So anyway, so you want to put this on your bed. So you want to like sleep on it basically. They put these under you in the hospital for that reason, because you do bleed a lot. So when you get home, you want to just like lay one of these on your bed, and then you could put a sheet over if you want, like a sheet that you don't care about, but you don't want to like ruin your sheets, especially if you have nice sheets. I don't really have like super nice sheets, but I don't want to bleed on them, and that's disgusting. Actually, mine are red, so it wouldn't make a difference, but if you have like white sheets, you definitely want to make sure you are protecting your bed. But regardless, you don't want to get like blood stains on your mattress or your bed. Like, that's just disgusting. So one of these, lay it down on where you're laying, or if you're like sitting on the couch or whatever, you just want to keep one of these under you. Another way to use this, which is the way that I mainly used it, was you fold it in half like this, so it looks like that, and then you want to take 2 pads and put them on here like this, and then you're going to put it underneath you and then put your underwear on top of it. So I know that kind of seems like a lot, but when you're bleeding a lot, you want to make sure that you're doing this. And this is obviously just for like the first few nights when you're actually bleeding a lot, and I promise you it will make such a difference. So the next thing are underwear, and these are cute little granny panty undies. Just kidding, they're not cute at all. These are hospital underwear, so they're disposable, so you throw them away, you don't wash them or anything like that. So I got them from the hospital. I took hella pairs, like I'm telling you guys, like I stocked up from shit from the hospital. But you want to use these because you're gonna bleed a lot and you don't want to ruin your underwear. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about another pair of underwear that are very helpful to have, but that's more so for like after, like at night and stuff. You want to use these, and they stretch up so you can like wear them all the way up to like past your belly button, and they're just really, really helpful for the recovery process because they're really comfortable, really lightweight, they don't feel super tight. Last thing you want to do is feel super restricted in that area, because especially if you have tears or anything like that, you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself and down there, and that you know you're comfortable. So these have helped a lot, and I think that they sell disposable underwear, if I'm not mistaken, at like Target, Walmart, Amazon, things like that. But they do give these to you at the hospital, at least my hospital. So if your hospital gives them to you, make sure you take some. Okay, the next pair of underwear are these. So they kind of look similar, but obviously these are not disposable, they're washable. So these are the Hanes boy shorts, and these are in an extra large because your girl got some big old butt. And these have helped me so much because they're just super comfy. They're not too tight. They're not tight around my vagina area, and they're shorts, so they're just comfy. And I love boy shorts, especially wearing them to bed and stuff. And I have been wearing these like under my jeans and stuff. They don't really work underneath leggings because they are a little bit on the thicker side and you're gonna have a nasty underwear line. But with jeans, they're fine. So I've been wearing these a lot. For pads, there are two pads I'm gonna talk about. So these are nighttime pads and these are daytime pads. You can obviously wear them whenever. I wear these to bed now that I'm not bleeding so much. But the first week I was wearing these to bed, and they're just super long and thick. So they will protect with more blood if you're bleeding more. And these are just from, I think, Always or something, and then these are like the Target brand. And I've had these for a while because I don't like to sleep with tampons in when I'm on my period, and so I've had these for a while, but they're just like regular pads that I got from Target. So I wear these during the day, and then the first week I was wearing these at night, but now I wear these all the time. So you want to make sure that you have some good pads that are going to protect your clothes from getting blood on them. While we're in the topic of the vagina area, I'm going to talk about two products that have helped me a lot. This is the Peri bottle. So the first week or so, it's kind of hard to wipe, especially if you get tears down there. So what I like to do, this is what the nurses told me to do, take care of myself, is you fill this up with warm water, and then after you go to the bathroom, you like wash yourself down there. And then also in the shower, I would use this to like really get in there, because you want to take care of yourself, obviously. Like, that goes without saying. I think that everyone should be taking care of themselves down there, and that's gross if you don't, but this definitely helps just like keep that area clean. And then also like your butt area, and you just want to like make sure that you're really keeping that area really, really clean, and you want to make sure that you're showering every single day. And it's hard because it's hard to shower like when you have a newborn baby. Like it is what it is, especially if you don't have help, if you're a single mom or whatever. It's hard to like even get 5 minutes to take a shower. So you want to make sure that you are just keeping down there clean as much as you can, and also like trying to shower every single day. But especially having one of these, I have two of them that I got from the hospital. I actually ordered some on Amazon, but I didn't end up using them, so I returned them. But if your hospital doesn't provide you with these, then you can order them on Amazon. I think I paid like $4 or $5 for 3 of them. So yeah, I will link them down below for you guys if you guys are interested in purchasing these. The next thing are these witch hazel pads, which I took them to my doctor to make sure that they were safe to use, and she said yes. So they are basically for helping tears. Witch hazel is really good for your tears, and it just helps with like the itching and the burning and anything that might feel painful. So for me, my labor was only an hour long. I'm going to be doing a labor and delivery story time, so I can share with you guys like my experience with my labor and stuff, which I already did a labor and delivery vlog, but I want to do like a story time. Anyway, I was in labor for such a little amount of time. I only pushed once and the baby came out. So after, I feel like my vagina was not as irritated as it was when I had my son. I had my son 6 years ago. He was 8 pounds 6 ounces and he had a big ass head, and I was pushing for an hour to get him out. So after I looked at my vagina in the mirror, it was so fat and swollen, I was like scared. Wish I would have had these when I had him, because my Lord, I could have used these. Every time I go to the bathroom, I would use this on that area and just make sure that that area is nice and clean, and just, you're not really supposed to use these to clean it, but just like I would pat it on my vagina to make sure that my tears, you know, aren't healing correctly. So my vagina doesn't hurt anymore. It actually looks and feels great, but you obviously have to wait until after 6 weeks to be fully healed. But it's been 2 weeks and I feel good, so I'm excited for my recovery to be done. Okay, next thing are random, but these are boob pads. Boob pads, why did I say it like that? Breast pads. And these are just like a regular brand. Like, they sell them at Target, Amazon. You could buy them pretty much anywhere. And this is for if you're breastfeeding or if you're pumping. So I'm currently pumping right now. And I'm in the process of getting into a milk bank. So I'm going to be donating my milk to a milk bank, because if you guys don't know, when you pump or breastfeed, it helps your uterus like contract back down to its small little size. If you don't know, a uterus is like this big normally, and obviously when you have a baby it stretches out. So your uterus needs to shrink back down, and every time you pump or breastfeed, your body like contracts it. It's weird. I don't know. The woman body is weird, crazy. But anyway, your boobs leak if you're breastfeeding or pumping, especially if you're like me and you are a cow. Okay. Next thing is a waist trimmer. So this is not a waist trainer, which I'm gonna be talking about after this, but this is a waist trimmer. So what this does is you wrap it around your stomach. It has Velcro and it's super long, but you wrap it around your stomach like this, obviously, like pretending this is my stomach, and then you Velcro it. And I feel like this is going to come more in handy when I start working out again, because it just makes your stomach sweat more, and it just helps your, you know, like helps trim your waist. So I ordered this on Amazon. It is from the brand Perfotech. I will link it down below for you guys if you guys are interested. And it says provides weight loss during exercising, creates a mobile sauna, supports lower back during workouts, enhances aerobic condition, and keeps muscles warm. So this is more so for working out, but you can't work out until 6 weeks after, but it's nice to have this. And then also, you know, you could just wear this around the house if you want to just make your body sweat more. Along with this product, which I also got this on Amazon, and this is from the brand Eco Hot, and it's hot cream. So this smells like Vicks. If you guys know what Vicks smells like, that's exactly what it smells like. And it's infused with pure essential oils for skin enhancing benefits. I've been using this underneath my waist trainer, which I'm about to talk about right now. But this stuff really, really helps your body feel like it tingles. And I think that it's helped my stomach feel and look good. And then this is the waist trainer that I use. I actually didn't get this on Amazon. I ordered it if you guys follow this girl on Instagram, her name's Hi, my name's T, and she's like, you know, an Instagram girl, whatever. And I bought these like months and months and months ago. This one's a small. I'm wearing the medium right now, and I wear this every day when I go out, just to help keep my waist in and my stomach sucked in and everything like sucked in. And I love it. But I'm sure you can order them on Amazon. I'll try to find one, like a good waist trainer, and link it down below for you guys, so you guys can order one if you guys want to. The next things are some pills. So these are my prenatal vitamins. I get these at Target, and I've been taking these my whole pregnancy, and I think that they help my hair grow a lot, which you guys can see. I know that a lot of women experience postpartum hair loss, which I am so blessed that that is not one of the things that I have struggled with. But I think that these prenatals have helped my hair grow super long and thick. So if you are experiencing if you guys are experiencing postpartum hair loss, I highly recommend to try taking these prenatals because they've helped me so much, I think. And I love these. They don't make me feel sick. I know a lot of times women have problems with nausea and vomiting when it comes to prenatals, but I had really bad nausea and vomiting my whole pregnancy, and these never ever made me feel nauseous or vomit. The next thing is Midol, because you cramp a lot after you have the baby. So in the hospital, when I was the second day after I had the baby, I was pumping and trying to get my milk to come in, and oh my gosh, I was contracting. I say contracting because that's what it felt like, but I was cramping so bad. I literally started crying, and that was like the only time that I actually took like a narcotic because I was in so much pain that they gave me like oxycontin. I don't know, I don't take drugs, but they gave that to me to help because this was not cutting it. But after you do take, I don't really like to take medication like that, but if I am cramping really bad, I will take Midol. So having Midol just to have is really good because you do cramp a lot. And then the other thing is Dulcolax. So this is a stool softener. After you have the baby, it's really hard to poop. The first like 4 days, I think it took me like 3 or 4 days to actually poop. And this helped a lot. My first poop was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but then I messed up and I took like another one, and I shouldn't have because then I got really bad diarrhea. So be careful when you take these because a little goes a long way. The next thing is this hot pack. So this will help if you are cramping, and so you basically just like break it. I got these from the hospital, and it just gets really warm, and you just put it on your stomach and it just helps soothe that area. So like I said, when you go to the hospital, try to take as much shit as you can. The last thing is a thermometer. This one's just like a regular schmegular thermometer, but you want to have one of these handy. If you're a mom, you probably already have one, but you want to just make sure you have one of these because if you get a fever, you need to go to the hospital immediately because that's like not good. I don't know why, but it's just not. You want to make sure if you're feeling like you're getting sick or you're feeling like you're getting a fever, you want to make sure you have this so that if you have a fever, you can do something about it and go to the hospital or whatever you need to do because it's not good. So make sure you guys have a thermometer. All right, guys, that was everything that has been helping me throughout my postpartum period so far. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments down below, and let's support each other. Let me know what products or items, things have helped you through your postpartum recovery. Also, make sure you guys are eating. I know that that might sound weird, but sometimes you like lose your appetite after you have a baby and you just don't feel good and you don't feel like eating. But if you're feeling like that, make yourself some smoothies. So I bought this Ninja blender on Black Friday, and you obviously don't need like a really expensive blender, but it helps to have a nice blender because, you know, it just makes your smoothies better. But anyway, I've been using this almost every single day. I will make myself a smoothie either for breakfast or for lunch, and it helps fill me up. And so I'm still kind of getting some things in my system, but I don't necessarily eat if I'm not hungry. And I will add flax seeds and chia seeds and hemp seeds and just things to give me more protein and things like that. Like I'll add super high protein Greek yogurt and almond milk and just things like that to help fill me up so that I'm still getting nutrients in my body, because you want to make sure you're taking care of yourself, because it's really easy to let yourself go, especially if you have a newborn. So make sure that you guys are taking care of yourself. I'm actually about to film another video right now. I'm going to be doing my baby blues video on how to get through the baby blues. So if you guys are interested in that, look out for that on my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel so you guys don't miss any of my videos. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will have that linked down below, and I will put it right here as well. Okay. God, I freaking talk a lot. Holy shit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.